Really big hit.
Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. I'm africangalru, better known as Rue, and if you're returning, so great to see you again. But today's video I'm going to be talking about how I launched my business within a pandemic. Much of what I did you guys can benefit from, so we're going to get right into the video. Let's go. Alright, so what I'm going to be doing is sharing tips or things that I did. I wouldn't consider them tips, but just things that I did that helped me launch my business successfully within a pandemic. To give you guys an overview of my business, I have a business called The Scent Spot, and it's a scented goods line in which I create soy candles, soy wax melts, car fresheners, room sprays, wax warmers, and plenty more to come. So check us out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Check our website out. I'll put everything in the description below, and I'll put some pop-ups on the screen for you guys to check out things that I create. So I'm gonna go through stuff that I noted on my phone and touch base on each thing. Okay, so first and foremost on here I have research. I launched my business November 2020, so I started researching like the beginning of 2020. Well, kind of like not, well, it was the beginning, but not like the very beginning. It was maybe like February, March. So I started researching on Google and stuff, different waxes, taking notes, and I also started like reading articles about like what it takes to start businesses and stuff. I also started looking up successful ways to start a business. You know, Google is free. They have just about everything on there, so use it because you will find a lot. Because I launched a scented goods line, I started researching like different candle waxes, waxes for soy, wax melts. I started looking up ways to create car fresheners, stuff of that nature. Second on the list I have here is I watch the YouTube videos. So I'm very visual. I like to see things to better understand things. So I went on YouTube and I started looking up ways to create candles, ways to create wax melts, ways to create car fresheners, and I can like touch base on, you know, details if you guys want me to, if I create another video. So if you guys want me to make another video going more in depth about just my business, like and how I do everything, let me know in the comments below, and I can tell you guys specifically in a different video. But yeah, watching YouTube videos, I spent a lot of time doing that. YouTube is free as well, for the most part, because yeah but YouTube is free, so you can use your time to you know, watch videos on what you want to do. YouTube has just about everything. So if you want to start a shoe business, if you want to start a lash business or whatever, go on YouTube and watch other people and see how they go about it, and you know, take some notes as well. So third on the list I have here is I looked up suppliers. So I started researching on Google once again suppliers and stuff, and reading reviews from people, making sure suppliers were legit, and also making sure their processing and shipping times are pretty fair enough for me, because you want to have your things in a reasonable amount of time. I know COVID's going on, so some people have been like experiencing delays, but with that being said, you still want to have an idea of generally how long it takes for your order to be shipped to you and stuff. So I was looking up stuff for that. I was looking up what else did I look up? Candle vessels, clamshells for the wax melts. I was looking up wholesale vendors. Wholesale vendors, a lot of people use those, so it's very important to do your research, because you don't want anyone giving you shitty stuff. You don't want anyone giving you or just finessing you for your money and stuff like that. So research. The next thing on here that I have is that I started creating test products. So being that I make everything myself and stuff like that, I wanted to ensure I was making the best of the best. So I started creating things, and the first candle I made, y'all, it was terrible. I didn't know what the hell I was doing. So that's why I was testing, and it took me a while because I wanted to make sure everything was right. People were like, girl, hurry up and launch. No, I'm gonna launch when I'm ready. Like, I'm gonna do it when I'm ready and stuff. So I started like testing things out and tweaking things, and I thought I had a good vendor to go with the first time around for like my candle containers and vessels, but it was too much like shipping wise because I was on Alibaba, so I had to find another one. And make sure you have like backup vendors and stuff for like supplies, just in case one vendor saying, oh, it's gonna take this long or they're sold out, then you can go to another one and stuff and use that. So I was doing that and testing things out, giving them to family and friends who I knew would give me honest feedback. I don't want to hear no, oh yeah, it's great, knowing that it's bad. I want honest feedback. So make sure you're giving your items to people who are going to be honest, not sugarcoat anything, because how are you supposed to improve if you don't know what to improve on? So test things out for yourself, give them to family and friends so they can try it, wear it or whatever, and give you their feedback. And tweak things need their be, so that way you can make sure you're making or putting out the best quality and the best, you know, products for people to really like and enjoy, because you want great things so people can come back. And fifth on here I have listed is social media. I created social media pages before I launched my business. I did that because I wanted to start gaining followers, and being that I didn't have anything yet to really post, I was posting things like talking about my release date for my business and stuff, and as days went by, I started posting like my products and as a form of counting down. So for instance, I launched my business November 24th of 2020. I created my social media page maybe September of 2020, and then I just said like coming soon, because I really didn't know at that point when I was gonna launch. So I just put like coming soon, and started having people follow my page on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I started making sure that people were coming and waiting excitedly for my stuff, because as they started seeing my products, they were like, okay, this is pretty cute. Like, now I know November 24th they're launching. Let me go ahead and set the calendar, set the reminder, so I can be 10 toes and ready to go when they launch. So it was pretty successful when I did that, because people really shopped the 24th. Also with social media, I started making my page go with an aesthetic, because you want people to see the aesthetic and be pleased with your page and be like, okay, this is pretty cute, or it's all structured in a way that gives a nice vibe. I'll insert like my page on the video so you can kind of understand what I mean. Okay guys, so this is my page, The Scent Spot, and by aesthetic I have new color highlights here, seasonal staples reviews, Wondering Wednesday tips, FAQ. And so my page pretty much is neutral. I'm gonna show you guys the bottom of my page because I've been revamping it to meet my aesthetics or aesthetic theme. I deleted much of what used to be there, but I'm still obviously revamping my page. But I really have a nude structure here going on and stuff of that nature. Everything is that way because I want it to be warm feeling. I want it to be just a vibe that gives warm and gives soft. So yeah, this is what I meant by aesthetic. So I have like a nude neutral aesthetic for my page on Instagram, and I did that because I wanted a warm feeling when people go to my page. So candles are like warm, wax melts are warm, you know, stuff like that. So I just wanted everything to have a warm feeling with that, and it really all tied well with what I wanted to go with, because people are sensing that, oh yeah, like this page really got like an aesthetic going on and it gives a warm feeling. So that's really what I wanted. And also with social media and launching my business, I started running ads and stuff that helped me be successful for launch day. So when I started posting products as a form of counting down, I started running ads through Facebook. Facebook has what they call business manager or business ad manager, or like business suite, something like that. But you can go through there, and Facebook and Instagram are tied together, so you can create an ad, run it through Facebook and Instagram together, and they have different categories and stuff of that nature that you can choose from, like whether you want to run the ad for traffic, whether you want to run the ad for awareness, whether you want to run the ad to basically promote something. I know you're promoting, but like they have specific categories that you can choose from that tie specifically to the objective of your ad. So I started doing stuff like that. I'm playing around with that to try to get a feel of the ad manager on Facebook. Very beneficial. I was able to see through my analytics on my website. I use Shopify, by the way. Through my analytics on my website, like who shopped and how they got to my website. So I'm able to see like, oh, they shopped through an ad, or they shopped through Instagram, or you know, stuff of that nature. So that's very beneficial, and I would recommend you guys to invest in ads through Facebook because they will help you tremendously. But nonetheless, that is all for today. I wanted to make the video not too long. I wanted to make everything brief, but if you guys want me to create a video more in depth about my business specifically and things that I do, and maybe show you guys some of my products, let me know down below. I'll be sure to make another video, maybe like a part 2. Be sure to comment, like, subscribe, share my video, and comment down below ideas of what you guys want me to do. I now will be very consistent. I know I say that every time, but now I really have equipment. So I will see y'all in the next video. Ru Navy, I am out. Bye.